Alright, now that we are here in port of Gustavia, it's very simple, ugly looking port, obviously. Little dock, you look like you're on a rowboat, nothing special. But let's see what we can do with the to-do list is what they do. And it's very nice that they actually provided this for you guys. They didn't have this back in the day. If you open that up, it just gives you tips, basic tips. If you're selling what to do, you're going to start off in a basic cutter, ships, equipment. It does not give you a very thorough explanation about ships and equipment, and I will definitely be making other videos on ships and equipment if you want to look those up. This does give you just a nice little tips and tricks on there. Gaining experience, how to do it, best way, sinking ships. That is obvious. It's the best way you're going to get experience, not selling around as much. Missions and then NPCs. You can read through all these. A lot of these are very helpful. Making money. There's a this just kind of explains the two different currencies. One being the reals that you've just received, the other being the doubloons. Obviously, I have nothing in my money chest. This is brand new. Doubloons are not extremely important, but for you as a new player, yes, you're going to want to get at least 10,000 doubloons going as soon as you can. Doubloons are going to help you. You can teleport doubloons. You're going to need those for teleportation. You're going to get to a point in the game where honestly doubloons will just kind of be like change falling out of your pocket, so you don't need to worry too much. As for a new cadet such as I am, yes, I'm going to have to go try and find as many doubloons as I can for the first little while. Trading is definitely important. Right now it's going to get you many more reals if you start trading, but you need to trade the right way, and I'll definitely make a video on how to trade the most proficient way that you can. Instead of just starting off as a brand new player in a cutter, trading is definitely not going to be the way to go unless you want to just go make a little bit of money here and there. Instead, what I would do is go out, capture yourself an actual trade ship, start using that, get as much trading done that direction. Don't do it with your cutter. Crafting, by the time you really get into crafting, you should be in a clan anyways. Conquering ports, do not even bother reading this. The only way to conquer port is being in a clan, and your clan will conquer a port for your nation. It is not something you're going to be able to do on your own. That is a little confusing. They just throw conquering ports in there. Good luck. Go through, read it, see what you can do. But yes, joining a clan in this game is going to be essential a little ways down the road. As a new cadet right off the bat, clans are not as important, but they can help. Obviously, I'm never going to say don't join a clan. If you find a good clan, join it, and you're going to meet a lot of new people. Hopefully you have some friends in the game. Hopefully that will definitely help you in a clan. PvP. As for now, you probably don't want to get into PvP while in a basic cutter. You're more than welcome to. It can help, but I do enjoy that they say these are outposts you probably want to avoid. La Tortue, Tambato, Lamona, Aves, Shroud K. Just avoid those for, I'd say, the first little bit until you get a decent enough ship where you can actually go run around. Because if you approach many of these ports and there is an enemy player in the area, they do not care what your rank is. They're going to grab you, they're going to sink you, and you're going to be sad if you lose your only ship. That is one thing about this game. If you do lose your boat, it doesn't come back. And I actually love that aspect of this game, is the fact that your boat does not return once you lose it. So if it sinks, it's gone. Lost a lot of good ships in the day. So you can definitely go through the what to do. I am going to do a little basic way of what to do as well. Right off the bat, we probably want to go get into some NPC fights, see if we can't get a little bit of experience going. First of all, on this cutter, let's look what we have. Down here, you'll have your equipment. This is the basic cutter, shows you what ship you're in. Here, equipment. You're going to manage your ship. If you click on that, that pulls up your ship stats. You have 12 3-pound cannons. Those are medium guns. They're really not going to do much. Now, I have other videos on cannons, cannon sizes, longs, mediums, carros, the importance of them, how to use them correctly. That is definitely something you should go watch in the future if you really want to get to know what best cannons there are to use. And again, they just changed the cannons. Will they change them down the road? Most likely. So watch the video for now, but don't say that that's going to be the end game. On this, you have 3 slots. This is where you can put an upgrade onto your ship, making it more speed, more armor, maybe a repair, or just having your rudder turn faster. You only have the 3. Your ship is a basic blue. There are other colors. Gray is basically just a floating piece of wood. Green, a floating piece of wood with a stick in it. Blue is what your basic is. And then you go up to purple, which is a really good ship. You usually have at least 4 slots in a purple that will unlock that next slot. And then a gold is a rare ship. When this color is gold or yellow, that will be a rare ship. It is always got about 5 slots open. That means the more upgrade slots you have, the more chance you have of putting better upgrades and making your ship that much more powerful and that much better of a ship. Over here on the right, this is your knowledge. These are your knowledge slots. It shows you 0 out of 50 XP on a basic cutter. Each and every ship will have all of these slots locked. Every time you get a ship, you will need to unlock these slots. These are your knowledge slots. You put books in them. Once you acquire a book, a knowledge book, you then use that book. You can then use those books anytime. Once you've learned it once, you will have it forever on any ship that you own. You will then, and the more of these slots you unlock, again, the more book slots you can put in here. And the more slots open, the better your ship is going to perform. So your main goal almost on any new ship is to try and get these slots unlocked. That's where the grinding comes in, and I'm sure you've heard the word grinding, and I know you're going to absolutely love the fact that you have to grind these ships. It's going to take forever in this game to get those going. So, I'm not too worried about getting the basic cutter levels up as much. I'm probably going to go out and capture whatever little NPC I can, and then that way I will use that ship for fighting for the most part. And it's definitely a good idea to start out with the basic cutter to go capture your first ship. If anything, the basic cutter does not require repairs. It repairs on, you can just hit the repair as many times as you want, and I will show you that once we go into battle. But after that, I wouldn't suggest sticking with the basic cutter too much. It doesn't cost money to repair, which is very nice, so you can use that as long as you'd like. Let's go up here real fast and go over the cadet. We have your name, leadership, 40 out of 100. That is just going to show your crew. I've only got 40 crew right now. Under that, it shows the next rank. You need 0 out of 500. You're going to need 500 experience to rank up to the next level. That will give you 140 crew. Under that is your crafting level. Crafting level is 0. I only have 1,000 labor hours, which isn't too bad for right now. Obviously, 1,000 labor hours gets you something, but you're not really crafting anything right now, and you're going to need those doubloons, which is that yellow coin that's underneath that, to be able to craft anything anyways, or at least build the shipyards. It used to be able you have to use those to craft ships, but now you just need those to build up your buildings, shipyards, and such forth, and mainly just for the teleportation part. So over here, you've got the leaderboard. Pull up the leaderboard, main leaderboard, that just shows you the nations, where they're at. This is something you'll learn down the road, nothing too important. Lord Protectorate, same thing. You'll get to know these names. Leaderboard, that just shows what clans are going on and where they're at right now on the leaderboard. After that, you have your upgrade chest. I obviously have no upgrades because I'm just starting off. You will too. Upgrade chest is where you can put your upgrades that you will be placing on your ships, and we'll go over that at a later time. After that, you have redeemables. I don't think I have any redeemables. Nope, I have no DLC. I haven't purchased anything, any of the DLCs. Any gifts? Nope. Comparison, nothing. Absolutely zip zilch 0. When you get some DLCs, this is where you come to redeem those. After that, flags. Oh, I only get one flag. I have to buy the flag DLC to get different flags. For now, we just got the one flag. It's always a little fun. Other than that, you get perk. Oh, I get 1 free. I don't got any free points. That's too bad. Right now, it starts you off as the sextant. You will need these coins, doubloons, to reset these perks to get yourself new ones. You can view them, and that's in another video. I could go over these perks in a different video. But right here, you just have the sextant, which is actually a nice perk. It kind of shows you where you're at on the map. The second you take this perk away, you no longer have your positioning if you look at yourself on the map. Alright, so we've kind of gone over what's going on in the port. Oh, we forgot to go over these. Right here is your repair button. Your crew management. If you click that, you can hire crew. Right now you have no free crew. You've got your 40 that you need. The more you upgrade, the more crew you can require. Hire. Ooh, well, I can hire up to 60. Aren't I special? We got some 60 crew there. Too bad you can't even apply it. Here's your hold. Right now you have 15 hull, 18 rig, and 78 rum. I'm pretty sure you don't even need these during repairing. If you do, it will only use 1. The basic cutter is so small that anytime you hit the repair button, it'll probably use 1. So that's quite a few repairs. We're going to show you how to just be able to take out ships without even needing those repairs in the first place. So without doubt, let's get to that. So what else we have here in the port? I just decided to take that down. Tavern. Down here, these little buttons are kind of special. You'll be using those quite often. Tavern, that just lets you chat. You can open that up. That's just going to be the chat box here. Other than that is your Navy. That's what these little bars are. If you click on that, that's going to open up this tab here. It shows that I only have one ship right now at dock. That is the basic cutter that I am in. Over here, it's going to show each city that you have applied an outpost to. At the moment, we're only in Gustavia. We need to sail around into other ports, and that's where we will then apply the outpost, where we'll pay to set up an outpost. But for now, we're just in Gustavia with our basic cutter. Also on this screen, you're able to hit the hold. That'll open up your hold again, your repair button, your equipment button. So there's the same buttons that are going to be right here are also down here as well. You can then sell if you want your basic cutter for absolutely nothing, so no reason to sell it, not break it up, auction, it's your only ship, no reason to do any of that. None of that is important, but if you were to have extra ships, you could sell them using the to auction, and that will sell it to the port, and other players could actually buy that if they want, or you can just sell it outright. Obviously, the basic cutter is worth 0. You can actually break up whatever ship you want and get the resources from that. It really doesn't give you much. It's almost useless button completely. I wouldn't even bother even looking at that. Next, we go over here to our warehouse here in Gustavia. Oh, that's right. We have our silver chest and our captain's chest. I completely forgot about those. Why don't we open those up real fast? Probably silver chest first. Just right click on that. Click open. Yes, here I'm about to open up a silver chest. Oh, oh damn, I got a steel toolbox. That's actually a really good little mod to have in the game. I would not throw that away anytime soon. I'm sure new players, that's probably one of the reasons I like to do in these videos, is if new players get things like this, the steel toolbox. It gives you repair time minus 1.5, which is actually really nice. Your repair amount 0.03, just helps repair a little bit more than usual. And then the crew that it requires for sail repair and armor repair, so it uses a little less crew to actually repair the ship. And that is something we'll go into down the line. Please, please do not put this on your basic cutter and or a trading ship. Save this upgrade. If I were you, please, I would save it. You could actually sell it if you really want for quite a bit, millions of reals, to be honest. You could probably get a decent ship and or even some doubloons if you were to sell this, but don't just sell it upright. Do not right click and hit destroy or anything like that. Don't send it to your hold. Hold on to this. Put it up here in your upgrades chest. There we go. That way you know where that's going. Do not lose that upgrade. That is actually a good upgrade, and you're going to want to put that on a very nice ship that you have, not something you want to put on a basic cutter. Let's go to our captain's chest here. Open that up. Let's see what we get. Oh, by all means, we'll start off with a rattlesnake heavy permit. These permits right here are used to craft a ship. When you're able to craft ship or find somebody who can craft a ship for you, you can actually give them this heavy permit and they will craft it for you. Rattlesnake Heavy is actually a very fun little ship. It is only a 6th rate. If you can get it crafted right now, right off the bat, I would rather use that than a basic cutter over anything. What other permit did we get? Oh, just a regular Rattlesnake permit. Those are 2 different ships, and I will probably go over those in my ship. If you look for the videos about ships, we'll probably go over those, and that will explain the difference in those if you want to look those up. But yeah, those are 2 different ships, both 6th rates, little fast zoom ships. Really fun though. I definitely love those. Cartagena caulking refit. Now right here is an armor upgrade. This is an upgrade that is going to boost the thickness of your armor. On the wood on your ship, it's basically going to help it to where what other ship shoots you, if they don't have the right pen, might not go through. That's definitely going to help. Structural leaks per second minus 10%. Means it's going to repair any leaks that go into your ship a lot faster. Mast thickness 3%, meaning your masts on your ship are a little bit stronger, a little bit less likely to fall down, other than during this update right now. I mean, you can shoot a pin at a mast and they seem to fall down nowadays. Next one, Spanish rig refit. Now there's multiple different rig refits, but this basically is another one you can put on your ship. Do not put it on your basic cutter. It's not going to help you in any way. It'll actually harm your ship if anything. Yeah, but that's just kind of helps with speed. Ceramic grenades, you can usually sell these. These are for boarding. That's for another video. And a book, a treatise on rig handling, universal. Why not just use this one? I mean, it's not that important. You're going to find millions of these throughout the game, so I'm just going to use that first one. Right click on that, hit use, confirm. You now have that knowledge slot. Perfect. So we're going to leave these in the warehouse, and we'll go to the next one here. Down here we have shop. click on this tab here. It's going to open up the shop in Gustavia. Every port has a different shop, has different things going on. You can hit all, which is going to be able to sit through everything you have down through here. On cannons, that's all the cannons. You have long cannons, carronades, medium cannons, even mortars. I don't think we really use those anymore. Those are the cannons. We have upgrades. Here you can buy some of those upgrades that I was showing you. Over here's the price on those. They're actually quite expensive right now. I wouldn't bother with some. You can probably get a few of these to put on your basic cutter if you really want. But I will definitely have to go over these in a different video on what's going on in here. Consumables. Now these are your repairs. It even has a sealed bottle. Sealed bottles are something you'll find throughout the game. If you pick up a sealed bottle while fishing, then you can actually open that sealed bottle and it will show you on the map a shipwreck. You can then go to the shipwreck and pick up those materials. Now to do that you need at least a trader brig, not a trader snow or anything smaller. It needs to be a trader brig and higher to be able to pick up these sealed bottles. You have labor contracts. Those just help people who are crafting be able to use more labor contract to craft more. A Loki rune. Now this is something I would explain in another video. It's probably easy enough to explain it right now. Loki runes, if you own one, you can just right click, hit use, and then it will automatically take you out of port and put you in a ship in a battle somewhere around the map. They are fun, they're free. Once you find one, I just go to port, I use it. I say if I can get a fun battle, sure. But for the most part, they actually put you in usually trade ships and or sunken ships. But you know, don't buy them. Nothing worth buying unless you have a ton of money. You'll find them in the open sea. You'll find them when you sink other ships. You can get those suckers for free. We got some rum. That's going to repair your crew. So you need rum on every ship so that you can repair your crew, or not repair your crew, or give them rum and they come back to life. I don't know how that works. Basically, they drink and they keep shooting. You have rig repairs. This is for your rigging. The rigging and sails. Whenever those get knocked down and or shot to pieces, if you can hit the repair button and you can use that. That will repair your sails and your rigging of your ship. Below that we have hull repairs. This is going to repair your ship hull. All this right here. It's going to repair any of that, any of the shot, the damage. When you lose more HP, you hit those hull repairs and that's going to bring all that back to life. It just repairs your ship for you. Alright. Permits. This is where you're going to find your permits for ships. You can, oh, here's a rattlesnake heavy permit. You could buy that. You could sell it for only 500. That's really not worth it. You don't want to get that little amount when it's actually going for that much. So I would definitely not sell it. Hold on to that. Have someone craft it for you. But this has just got other permits in here. Resources. This is where you're going to do your trading. This is an important tab. It's got all. You can do resources here, which is money locker. That's fun. Coal, hemp, iron ore. This just goes through all the resources that you're going to need to build, craft ships, everything like that. Food, you do not need food. Food is basically provisions, also using for crafting ships. Salt is just as a meme, and or fish that people are grabbing. Trading, this is where you will find your trade goods. This is a whole video that I'm going to make on trading that will help you. Do not just come in here and start buying things. That'll be a big mistake that a lot of new people make in the game. They just pull up the trading, they go, oh hey, look, livestock. They just start buying stuff, throw it on their ship, and they decide, I'll go to the next port and try and sell it. It just doesn't seem to work that well. There's kind of an art to doing the trading so you can actually make money and not lose money. You gotta remember in this game, when you lose all your money, it's not just as much easy of a restart as in others. Once you have to restart, you just basically go back to your basic cutter. You're not just gonna get money for free. Maybe you get handouts. But that's only if you have friends in here. But I will definitely have a video on trading, the best way to trading, what trade goods to trade, where, and to what ports. Definitely not something you want to just jump into. Coins and marks. Over here we have doubloons. Obviously somebody is buying doubloons, so there's none up for sale, none for you to buy, and you definitely don't want to sell any, and you have none to sell in the first place if you start off. Over here is books. This is where you can buy books. Obviously they're going to be a little expensive at first. Each book, you just leave your mouse over the book. It actually tells you exactly what it does. Down here, bonuses, max speed, -2. So it's actually going to take your speed down there a little bit. Ship turn rate, 1.75. So it's going to help your turning on this ship if you want to buy that one. Book of the Void, these are a little bit rare. There's definitely a different video on those rare books. But these are some books you can purchase, learn them, use them on your ships. All right. After that, we go over here to the ship's auction. Here is where you can buy your ships. It's going over here on the price. Again, basic cutter, nothing. It's worth nothing. You can buy just a regular cutter, not worth it. I don't really know why they're selling those. But here we have rank 7. That's all these ships that are going to be rank 7. And here's some trading links. So these are some ships that you can use for trading if you want to get enough money to buy those and start off with trading. Rank 6, or the 6th rate. It's going to be a Trader Snow, some Navy Brigs in here. We got rank 5, which is a 5th rate. We got a Trincomalee, basically your basic frigate. We're going to have those all over the place. Rank 4 is your first ship of the line. If you're looking to get into the ship of the line, this is where it begins, is the rank 4, or the 4th rate. The Agamemnon is actually an extremely good boat in this ship. If you want to try and get to that one as soon as possible, it's just a lovely ship. Agamemnon is just an amazing ship for it. The first, but it's a ship of the line, and that's where you're going to see your 4th rates. You'll then go up to 3rd rates. We even have a 3rd rate in here. Look at that. And USS United States as a 3rd rate. A rank 2 or 2nd rate, your St. Pavel. It looks like we got one for sale here. Probably a crappy one for only 500k. Locust Fur. All right. A rank 1, no ships up for sale for a 1st rate. Those are expensive ships. They cost millions of reals. Takes a while to get up there, guys. But you're definitely going to be shooting for these ships of the line. That's when all the fun happens, in my opinion. Let's go next over here to your Admiralty. Admiralty is going to open up your perks. This is your reset perk that we talked about earlier. You're going to need the gold coin. You'll need 200 of those if you want to reset your perks. It's something you'll do often later in the game. You can buy any permits here for combat medals. Combat medals will also go here in your money chest, right here in this spot. Now, combat medals are not too easy to come by. We'll have another video that will kind of go over how you come by combat medals, but they are expensive, to be honest with you, and those are what you use to buy permits. You can buy upgrades with doubloons, books, you can exchange some things, get more blueprints. It's quite a bit on that. PvP rewards. Obviously, look how many combat medals you need for quite a few of these. It gets down here, it gets a little cheaper. But these are just easy upgrades that you can use combat medals for to throw on your ship. That's the Admiralty. Here is your building and craft. Now, that's a little bit different video here. We'd have to go over that. If you click on Gustavia, it has hemp, lignum vitae, sugar, and coal. That means if you were to build, you can then build a coal mine, a hemp plantation, lignum vitae, sugar, forge, academy, and that's something for another video. This is where you'll build your buildings. You don't want to really be building them in Gustavia right away. There are other ports that will be able to craft these as well. That way we can save you some outposts. After that, we have your log over here in the quests. It's got the events, the operations, missions. That's where you'll get your missions over here. As you can tell, economy, cargo delivery. You can click on that. You just basically take the cargo, deliver it to the port it asks, and then you'll receive that kind of cash. It's nice, easy, quick, fast, easy money if you really want to do that. You can take some passengers, destination, Aguadillo. That's a little ways away for only 14,000. Wow, that's a long ways away for only 14,000. But yeah, you can deliver these guys. It's free money. This is basically free money for you to sell around and hope you don't get grabbed. Some of you even have doubloons on that. Over here, you'll have your battle missions. You can pick up your battle missions, kill, hunt, some PvP missions. You're going to have to take those when you start in the PvP. Your rewards are combat medals, exactly what you're looking for. Some admiral chests. Up here, when you just do these kill missions, which is in another video, you can just get the doubloons. That's a nice, easy way of doubloons. Conquest. And after that, you have outposts. Now, it'll show you get one free. How nice of them. Each outpost after that costs money. 1,000, 2,006, 18, all the way up to 72,000 to open up each and every outpost. That's going to be a little expensive for a new player. But each time you go to a new port and you want to have an outpost in that port where it is safe for you to teleport from one outpost to another, these are the outposts you're going to have. And I believe they are coming up with a DLC that is actually going to make it to where you can have more than just this. All right. So that is the port. I think we can close that. They've got their information, the tutorial that we actually need to start in the next video. We're going to go over our tutorial here real soon. But that is your port. That's the first outpost you're going to make, your home port, and that is the UI of the port. Perfect.